What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back with another video with the aftermath of the Eagles game. Listen, hey, um, they lost. They lost terribly. Um, they basically blew it. The bad decision making all around. Um, I predicted in the beginning of the season that if they didn't win against the Falcons, that they were gonna go 0-8 before they got a victory. Um, so they're what, 1-3 now. Um, then they got, who else did they got next? They got correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. They got Carolina, Tampa Bay, and the Raiders the next three games. I could be wrong. Um, so I don't think, I really don't know anymore at this point if they're going to win another game this year. Maybe, I don't know. But I did predict that they were going to lose the last three games, which was San Fran, the Cowboys, and the Chiefs. So, but that's the way things go, right? New coach, new quarterback, rookies everywhere. They only had one starter on their offensive line, which was Kelsey. So, but the bottom line is they had bad penalties, and I'm not impressed with my team right now. But it happens, I guess. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. Tom Brady went back to New England. The hype was what it was. I watched the pregame show. I watched that whole thing happen. But I didn't watch the game because I got to get up at 3 in the morning and I'm not going to stay up till 12 a.m. Whatever. But I saw the final score and I thought, hey, but then I found out that Belichick wanted to talk to Brady after the game a week ago, so they did that, and then, but Belichick can't go to Brady, for 10 minutes or go out to lunch with him to say, you know what, we'll extend your contract till you're 45 and see if we want to extend it even more. Because once Belichick doesn't want you on the team, he will cut you. He doesn't care. But I just truly believe that this saga between Belichick and Brady will continue until one of them retires. That's just the bottom line. Anyway, I got a special unboxing at the same, as well in this video. It's of a player that I like, that I loved back in the day. He played for two teams. He played for the Browns and the Ravens, and I hear his name mentioned a lot on TV, and he was also, I believe, the owner of the Ravens back in the day. And that is Ozzie Newsome. I mean, look at that. That is so well done. his number is 82. And of course, this was before they started putting the NFL patch or emblem over here on the neck. So at first I thought it was a fake, but I don't think, it's hand stitched. So let me just, there you go. I liked Ozzie Newsome when he played for Baltimore, and then he became the owner, or president, I believe the owner. Excuse me. And there you go. And it is, the jersey is hand stitched. If you could see the stitching along the numbers. I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fan of the neckline. With the, I'm not a big fan of the neckline without the shield on it, but they didn't have the shield on jerseys back then, and they didn't have them on the NFL hockey jerseys either. So a lot of people have told me that just because the shield isn't on the neckline on jerseys doesn't mean they aren't authentic or replica or real, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of thought, you know what, yeah, you're right. So that is my unboxing for the day. If you're familiar with my channel, I did a video this past weekend with my daughter, and I showed everybody the other packages I have to unbox, which I will unbox them slowly but surely. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I don't know how to end this video. I usually I know how to end a video, but I'm kind of, at a standstill right now, but there are certain teams that I'm going to follow this year. Like, I have teams I follow. For example, I follow my home team, the Eagles. And then after that, it's like, honestly, I'm a fan of a lot of teams, but then I also get criticized for liking more than one team, and you can only like the, hometown team, and you can't like anybody else. And you know what? That's a bunch of bull jive in my opinion. I'm a football fan first. So, but I said to myself, I'm going to follow only a certain amount of teams, because when I root for a team, like when I sit down and on a Sunday or even a Saturday, like, I want to root for everybody, but it's just like my wife has always said, don't have a rooting interest, don't have a horse in the race, just watch the game with your daughter, have a bonding experience, because that's one thing me and my daughter bonded over when she was younger, which was watching football together. And now she's 7 and she's kind of steering away from that, like, oh, I want to watch it with you, but I don't want to, and that kind of thing. But again, she's 7, she's exploring her world, she's becoming more independent, and I'm grateful for that. But I don't spend a lot of time with my daughter during the week, so that's why, when she was younger, so that's why I kind of set those 2 weekend days aside because I only saw her. Well, I've seen her. I see her on during the week, but we only see each other for like 3.5 hours, if that. When she was younger, my mother-in-law would work, so she would only, she would come home at 6:30, and I would only, see her until 8 when she went to bed, that kind of thing. So, but, she's a kid, so I'm not getting too mad at that. But she does like the Eagles, and she also likes the Panthers, who she calls the Cats. And I'm trying to look into a jersey for her, but I'm not sure which one. I don't know if I should get her an Eagles jersey or a Panthers jersey. So, but with that said, just enjoy the time you have with loved ones when you have the time, and don't take it for granted, because I think I'm taking my time with my daughter for a little, for granted a little bit, and that's not the great thing to do. So I'm kind of just sitting back and just enjoying the time that I do have with her. And if she wants to interact with me, great. If not, cool too, Anyway, I know I'm babbling, but, I don't, so I'm just going to end the video right now so I don't ramble. So, with that said, remember, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for those stars, and you can accomplish anything. And please, be safe, mask up, get your vaccination, get vaccinated if you want to or need to. I'm not judging if you don't want to or if you don't mask up. It's your choice. But we will get through this pandemic, and I promise. So with that said, good night, and God bless.